What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are back with another video here. We've got the IPL 2023 auction has officially finished. Last night was well, technically this morning as well. It actually finished around like 3 a.m. here, which, I didn't sign up for that long night, but I guess the IPL did, so it dragged on a little bit, but we got it finished in the end. And there's some big things to talk about. Some squads are looking very scary, and some squads are looking just okay. So in today's video, we're going to be going through every team's new squad, their probable 11, their backups, and also at the end of the video, we're going to be going through the list of unsold players. All the big names that actually went unsold at the auction. I think you guys might be surprised at some of the names that were left on the board, but hey, we're just going to jump straight into it. First team off the rank, I don't know who it is. It's LSG. Here we go. Lucknow Super Giants. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of what they actually brought in. I wish I brought up a screen of what they brought in. So, they brought in Daniel Sams, Yadav Unadkat, Manan Vora, Mishra, I think, as well, was brought in, right? Romero Shepherd was brought in. Naveen Huq, out of Afghanistan, who's actually been playing a bit of Big Bash cricket here for Australia right now. I'm just looking at the other names. Yash Takua they brought in as well. And that's Mayank Yadav, they brought him in as well. So, look, they obviously, didn't go for massive names. I think Daniel Sams and Unadkat are probably their two big signings here. Nicholas Pooran as well. I totally forgot about Nicholas Pooran. Of course, he is their big purchase in this team. And let's look at the 11. Shout out, by the way, to Crick Crazy Johns on Twitter, who posted all of these screenshots. Unfortunately, we don't have Kolkata or Dali, but I've made up for it. I've got other screenshots and stuff like that, so it's going to be okay. LSG. KL, Quinton de Kock, obviously stays the same. Ayush Badoni in at 3. Yep, I think you can choose between Badoni or Huda at 3. I don't think it'll matter. Pooran. Now, if you guys did not watch, I actually last night was going through my IPL What to Buy auction video. And I did get a few predictions right. And one of them, actually, I believe, was Nicholas Pooran to Lucknow. I just said they needed a bit of firepower, or was that I can't remember. Maybe I'll review it in a further video, but he's giving their firepower here at number 4. Maybe they look at floating him down the order. Maybe they can swap him around with Marcus Stoinis, because I feel like Stoinis batting that low is a little bit of a waste in my opinion. Huda, Stoinis, the man Kronal Pandya is still in there somehow. Mark Wood, Bishnoi, Avesh Khan, and Mohsin Khan. So, look, they didn't have to do much this auction. They didn't need to go, finding to replace their entire team. We remember their first season was actually quite good. We're probably the second best team in it until the playoffs came around and just had a few faults there. But a really strong squad. If Pooran can fire, if he can have one good game a season like he normally does, they might have a chance to win. But they've also got some good depth in there. I mean, Kyle Mayers, Unadkat, Yash Takua, Daniel Sams can't even make the 11. Amit Mishra, Shepherd, Naveen Huq, Krishnappa Gotham, Karan Sharma, Mayank Yat. Like, I could say their entire bench. I mean, they've got a really, really strong squad. And LSG, what do you guys think? Comment down below, LSG fans. Okay, into the next squad. We've got the mighty Punjab Kings here. Of course, my team. I was actually really happy with our auction for most of the night until we got to the end of the auction and we still had about 12 crore remaining. No other team had any money related. I think KKR might have had like 2 crore remaining, and that was about it after they bought Shakib Al Hasan. But for some reason, Punjab, we don't want to spend all of our money. We could have just bought another really good bench player. We could have bought Wayne Parnell. Could have bought fucking me. Could have bought Moses Enriques. Could have bought a little 14-year-old out of Afghanistan. I'm sure he would have been good in about 4 years. So, look, I think we did still have quite a solid auction though. So, look, we bring in the man, the big get for us, Sikandar Raza, of course, was the big get for us. You know, Sam Curran, whatever. But Sikandar, that's the man for us. Let's go through it here. Dhawan, Bairstow, Pravishran, Singh. Yeah, I don't know if he'll bat at 3, but we'll see, obviously. Livingston, Jitesh Sharma, Shahrukh Khan, who should get a spot in the 11 finally next year. And, of course, our big selection, the most expensive man ever, Sam Curran. I think we bought him for about $40 billion, so that's that's good to see there. We all spent a bit of our money there. Harpreet Brar, Kagiso Rabada, Rahul Chahar, and Arshdeep Singh. I mean, that pace attack is just absolute arousing, feeling goodness in my stomach. I mean, Sam Curran, Rabada, Arshdeep Singh. Now, give or take, Curran and Singh are kind of similar with their change of pace and their, ability to probably bring it back into the bowler. But Rabada's going to... Rabada. I'm excited for this bowling lineup. And then you got Chahar, Harpreet Brar as well. And it just means that we don't have to see a guy like Liam Livingstone bowl ever again, because I never want to watch Liam Livingstone ever bowl again. And I stand by that. And you go into our backups. Nathan Ellis, what a great backup to have. This dude, Rishi Dhawan, Raj Barwa, Banuka Rajapaksa, Sikandar Raza, the big get, Vidwath Kavi Rapa, who I don't know much about, but I did look up his statistics last night in first class cricket, and he's played like 8 T20 games, and he's got some incredible statistics, has taken a fifer as well. And I did read something that someone had told me that I think the fifer was against Punjab in a final. So, he is someone who's got pace on him. So I like that. And Shivam Singh there. So, look, I think, we definitely could have bought another guy like Shakib right at the end. Wayne Parnell. Fuck, you just could have spent it on bloody anyone, for God's sake. You could have spent it. You could have given me half of it and I would have been happy. So, look, I think we've got a really solid squad. I think going into next season, though, our depth is worrying. I am worried about our depth because outside of Alice, Dhawan, Rajapaksa and Raza, there's no one there with experience at all. It's just a bunch of guys who, with all due respect, are playing first-class cricket. So, yeah, interesting here. I mean, look, if we can make the playoffs, that's all that matters. If we don't, I'm going to cut my fucking testicles off. Let's go into the next game. All right, into CSK now. Chennai Super Kings. And they have made some big moves here at the auction. There's none bigger, of course. None bigger than the massive pickup of superstar Ajinkya Rahane coming into this team. He's going to warm up the bench nicely. But no, look, they did get the man Ben Stokes. Now, I did have some messages last night from some CSK fans saying, I love the channel, but I'm not going to say hashtag F Ben Stokes ever again because now he's at CSK and you're a CSK fan. And what I say to that is respect to you because that's fair enough. But secondly, it's probably not going to stop me from saying it. So, unfortunately, but Ben Stokes, yeah, great pickup. You get the reunion of Stokes, Dhoni, and I think it was Rahane who were at RPS together years ago. So obviously a little bit of a reunion there. Moeen Ali at 3, Buddy Raidu, Shivam Dubé, Dhoni, of course, Jadeja. So now you get to look at CSK. What sort of bullshit is this? They now have the 2 best all-rounders of the modern era. They've got Jadeja and Ben Stokes. Is anyone worried about that at all? That they've got the 2 best all-rounders of the last 15 years, excluding Shakib. Am I the only one who's a little bit worried that CSK might have just put together a super team right here? Because I'm looking at this team and I'm not finding many weaknesses. I mean, maybe in the bowling department. I mean, you've got Chahar, who's quality. You've got Pretorius, who is a bit of both, can be shit, can be good. Mahesh Thikshana, who is just an absolute legend with the ball. And then Mukesh Chowdhury, who is actually quite solid as well with the ball. So, a really solid team. Looking at their backup, Simajit Singh, Paddy Rana, Deshpande, Santner, Solanki, Senpati, Devon Conway. The big recruitment there of Rahane, Rashid, Sindhu. And another big recruitment, Kyle Jamieson, of course, missed the entire 2022 due to injury. You know, the year before that was bought by RCB for about 15 crores. So CSK get an absolute effing steal here. They picked him up for, I think it was like 1.5 here. So they've gotten about a 13.5 crore discount on his last price. Incredible that no one else decided to bid on the big Kiwi, but I guess other teams don't know what they're doing. So hey, CSK, yeah, I'm pretty scared by CSK. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at this team and I'm just not seeing many weaknesses. I mean, maybe as well the middle order. Maybe if you can get guys like Raidu and Dubé out early, but they're not the type of guys to just give up their wicket either. So, and then you got Dhoni, Jadeja, Chahar, Pretorius. Like, how the fuck are you even meant to get this entire team out? I mean, hey, CSK, of course, they're looking like one of the best teams in it. We're not surprised. On to the next one. Okay, into the Rajasthan Royals now. Of course, did play in the final last year. And I'm looking at their squad and I'm thinking, what the actual hell were they doing? Where are the backups? Rajasthan, where the hell are the backups? Bro, I don't know if this, like, I got this screenshot from Crick Crazy Johns. So I don't know if there's any errors. I just assumed that he got the screenshots off of like a TV program or something like that. So I don't know why they didn't end up signing more backups. I guess they feel pretty confident and saying that we don't need them. Sure, they just needed money to pay all the big guys. So let's get straight into it. They didn't have to do a lot at this auction. Let's be brutally honest. Joes Butler, Jaiswal, Padikkal, Sampson, Hetmeyer, Parag, obviously a part of this team again. Holder, now being into this team. I do like that pickup of Jason Holder. So, he's going to fit perfectly into this middle order here. Ashwin, Bolt, Krishna, Chahal. Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. This is one of the strongest 11s in the competition, but I'm a little bit worried with their bench. Kapira. Come on. No, I don't know. Kuldeep Yadav. It's not the real Kuldeep Yadav, so I would be worried. Kuldeep Sen, who's a quality paceman. Obed McCoy, who I wouldn't be having much faith in. Durab Jural with the keeps. And Navdeep Saini, who just needs to stay fit, and he can probably play some IPL this year. But Rajasthan, I just don't get why they didn't sign an extra few backups. Of course, money restrictions and stuff as well. But yeah, interesting. Look, they don't have any weaknesses. That top order of Jaiswal and Padikkal could be a little bit challenging at times. We did see it last season. They did lose, a few quick wickets, and then it would rely on Butler and Sampson to kind of carry the rest. But now you've got guys, in Hetmeyer, Parag, Holder, filling up that middle order. Ashwin, who's a quality batsman as well. I feel like they'd be feeling pretty confident, Rajasthan. And if I'm a Royals fan, I'm feeling almost as confident as I've ever felt going into a season. So, hey, can they go one step further this season? Okay, into the Kolkata Knight Riders, who have had an interesting auction here. Look, unfortunately, I couldn't find a screenshot like the others with their Probable 11 and all of that stuff. But we do have their entire squad here that we can go through. So, it's pretty much no difference here. So let's get into it. Batsman, Shreyas Iyer, and the GOAT, Rinku Singh, obviously. Shreyas Iyer might as well hand the captaincy over to Rinku Singh, because he is going to dominate this season and just lead the boys. All-rounders, Dre Russ, Nitish Rana, Iyer, Narayan. But David Weiss, Namibian legend David Weiss, by the way, I could not believe he got picked up. I did say it in my auction video that, look, I'm not holding much hope for Weiss, but he's a chance. He's definitely a chance. Teams need some older head sort of all-rounders who can bowl for. Look, Weiss probably won't bowl for when picked. I think he's more of a 2 to 3 over guy, but slots in at 6 or 7. I like it. Pretty cool pick up there. Don't know if he'll play much, but it's cool. I think he played for RCB like years ago, by the way, so at least he's back in the league. Shakib Al Hasan. Now, he was there in the last round. KKR didn't want anything to do with him. And then they decided, shit, we've got purse left over. We're not going to be like Punjab and just save our money, so we can spend it on strippers and fucking who knows what else. They decided we're going to buy a player and make our team better, which is what good management should do. They picked up Shakib for 1.5. just an easy selection there for nothing. And Shakib's been at this team for a long time. He knows what to do. He's experienced. He's one of the bbest all-rounders we've had in the last 20 years. Lord Takua, of course, was traded here. Mandeep Singh was brought in. I like that. Ankur Roy as well. The wicket keepers, Gurbaz, of course. But they did get the big pickup of Jagadisan here, which is a massive pickup. I think he's like 26, but we know what he's been doing recently in the Vijay Hazare, I think that's what it's called, right? Trophy domestic in India. And they also pick up Lytton Das. Now, if you guys know him, actually, I like Lytton Das. He's probably my favourite Bangladeshian player ever. Yeah, probably. Him or Shakib either way, but definitely Das, I would say. He's just striking ability, and I'm so happy to see him in the IPL. He only cost 50 lakhs as well, so it's not like you're having to waste much money on him either. Bowlers, Varun Chakravarti, Ferguson, of course, is back. Yadav, Tim Southey. And then they got Vaibhav Arora, who, of course, was a king, Punjab king. Now he's a Kolkata Knight Rider. Good pace there. And that's pretty much it there. So Kolkata, they're probable 11. I might have to make my own video on like probable 11s. But I mean, what? You've got Iyer, Singh, Russ, Rana, Iyer again, Narayan, Lord Takua, Mandeep Singh, maybe Jagadisan over Gurbaz. I don't know. They could do a few things. I mean, they've got 3 really quality wicket keepers that they could go with. So interesting. Kolkata fans, let me know what you're thinking of the squad. I did see some people last night saying that they think Kolkata has a weak squad. So I don't think that. I mean, I'm looking at it and I can't see many holes. Maybe. No, I can't. I mean, you got Dre, Russ, Weiss in that middle order. Iyer. I mean, it looks pretty solid to me. So, hey, let me know, Kolkata fans. RCB now. Look, I had a lot of people last night telling me that RCB had an absolute super team. I had some people DM me last night. They were going early. They were saying that RCB were going to win the title. They don't see a way that RCB lose this year. So, hey, you know who you are who DM'd me that. I had a couple people, some really confident RCB fans last night. So I'm going to hold you to your word this season here. Let's jump into the team. We're just going to start at the 11. Faf, Virat, Rajat Patidar at 3. Okay. Maxwell, Mahippa, Lomraw at 5. Hopefully Maxwell, of course, is good to go. DK, Shabazz Ahmed, Hasaranga, Patel, Hazelwood, and Siraj. So look, none of their new pickups are even looking like they're going to play in the 11, which is interesting, but it just shows how good and how probably solid and set they were on an 11. I mean, we talked in the auction video that RCB probably aren't lacking that much, except maybe a little bit of bench depth. So they did get a lot of that. I mean, Reece Topley, we said him in the predictions video. Great pick up there. Will Jacks as well. Yeah, I don't know about that. But, I mean, he was bought for a little bit of money too. I didn't really understand that. But sure. Finn Allen, of course, is still there. David Willett. And that's really it. I mean, I'm looking at, Will Topley, probably Desai, Siddharth Kool. They've got some really good names on that bench, but they're going to be relying heavily, of course, on this 11. Patidar at 3 would be my only worry, and Lomraw at 5. I don't know if they're guys that you can really rely on to have both in the same team. Maybe you look at a Finn Allen instead in the 11. But, of course, you can only have 4 overseas. So, that's going to be tricky, isn't it? I don't know how they're going to go about it. So, maybe, interesting. Hey, RCB fans, let me know. Do you agree with this 11? I think Patidar, probably is. As close as you're going to get. Look, didn't have to do too much at the auction, RCB. They had a set squad. Just bring in a couple guys like Topley, Jacks. And really that just finishes their squad. So, hey, RCB fans, let me know. Are you as confident as the guy who told me they were going to win the title and not lose a game? Are you that confident? Sunrisers Hyderabad. They've had a really good auction, in my opinion. They have changed their team from, look, the last couple seasons, with Warner going out and now no Williamson, no Pooran. No Rashid Khan in fewer years as well. So they have lost big names, but they've now replenished it with some exciting guys. So let's get into it. Mayank Agarwal straight up at the top. Love that for them. Didn't have to pay a lot for him. I think it was still a good amount, but he's someone with a lot of experience and still has a lot to give. Hey, we're going to miss you at Punjab, but it was the right decision. Out the door. There you go. Mayank, Abhishek Sharma, Rahul Tripathi. And how about this at number 4? Harry Brook. And not only Harry Brook, he at one point he was the most expensive purchase in IPL history until Sam Curran got bought. So it just puts into perspective how much bigger the IPL is getting, how much money is being able to be thrown around. I mean, when you're offering Harry Brook, 2.5 million, yeah, I mean, look, even I'm worth a couple mil, so that's pushing things right there for Harry Brook, but a big pickup. Again, I said it in my predictions video that they needed an exciting guy who could take this middle order by the scruff of the neck and just have some fun with just put on a show for the fans. I feel like losing Warner, losing Param, Williamson, they needed a guy who could entertain the fans with the bat, and they get him with Harry Brook. Klaasen, yeah, look, they paid a little bit for Henrik Klaasen, but sure. Sundar, Akil Hussain, an amazing pickup there. I love Akil Hussain. I'm very happy he's been picked up. Bhuvi Kumar, Adil Rashid, of course, is brought in. Just another really good pickup there. Will go perfectly with Hussain, Sundar. Just perfect pickup. Natarajan and Umran Malik to finish off the 11. Yeah, super good 11. I like it. They're going to be relying a lot on their international players, though, is my only worry. Like Brook, Klaasen, Akil. I think that's a good amount of players in that middle order that you're relying on. And even Adil Rashid, but I guess, he's a great spinner, so it doesn't matter. Backups, Marco Jansen, Glenn Phillips, Markram Samad, Tyagi, Faruqi, Mayank Makande, a good pickup there. Amala Parit Singh, another good pickup. And that's pretty much it on that order. So, look, I'd be feeling quite happy if I'm an SRH fan. I think they've had a weird couple seasons with the controversy with Warner and stuff, but you just got to look to the future now for SRH, and I'd be pretty happy with this team. If I was Sunrisers fan, I would be so excited to watch this team. Agarwal, you've got a young, like Sharma, Tripathi, Brook, like Sundar, Hussain. Like, that's exciting. Those are exciting cricket players that, get you out of your seat. So, Sunrisers fans, what do you think? The Mumbai Indians, I mean, what an auction for the Mumbai Indians. Seriously, they get the big pickup. The man I wanted, Cameron Green. I mean, man, I would have done anything for Cameron Green. I would have sold Pretty Zinta for Cameron Green, but, hey, look, you can't get what you want. I'm just happy for Cam Green that he gets into the IPL for a big sum of money. Can't fucking wait to watch Cameron Green in the IPL next year. And the Mumbai Indians, look, after last season, they're going to want to not finish at the bottom of the table. I mean, they're going to want to come back with vengeance. Of course, last season, Rowett was in some bad form. No Jofra Archer. The team was just a little bit unsettled. Their middle order was quite inexperienced. I mean, they didn't know who to go with, whether it was Brevis or Stubbs, and it was just a little bit of a mess. Tilak Varma was amongst it as well. They just didn't get a settled 11 last season, but they've had a great auction come around, and if I'm a Mumbai Indians fan, I'm feeling pretty happy. Rohit Sharma, I mean, look, you're going to pray that he's back to his best here. Ishan, amazing. Tilak Varma, same. Sky, obviously. Cam Green at number 5 is just going to be absolute pure excitement, pure sex. I mean, look, I don't like to use that word talking about people, but come on. It's just arousing. Just gets you out of your seat. Just makes you want to do 10 backflips in a row. Cameron Green gets a whopping, I think it was like 3.2 million Australian dollars, which, look, I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of money. So, Cam Green, most expensive Australian ever at the IPL auction, and the man has never played a game in the IPL. Talk about buying potential. But if it works out, you're going to be feeling very, very good. Tim David, the other Aussie. You love that, obviously. Rahman, Deep Singh. Jofra, hopefully, is back. It sounds like he is playing some ODI cricket for England soon. So that's, good. Kumar Singh. Bumrah. And then the man Behrendorff in there as well. So you're going to have that three-pronged big pace attack in there. I think they would go with Richardson over Behrendorff as well, who, by the way, Jai Richardson went for not that much money. The last time he was bought at the auction was by Punjab for about 11 crore or something, even more than that. So they get another bargain here, do the Mumbai Indians. Their bench, they don't have too many backups either. Mudwall, Haridik Shakeen, who might play if they need that extra spinner. Ashad Khan. If you can hear the ambulance signs, by the way, I think there's an ambulance that just went past. But anyway, we'll move on. Arjun Tendulkar, will he ever play a game? Probably not. Dewal Brevis, of course, now. Damn, you'd love to fit the man Brevis in this 11. Stubbs. Same thing goes right there. Two exciting South Africans. And then Jai Richardson, who I think will probably get the spot over Behrendorff there. But it'll just depend on conditions and lineups and matchups. Whether you go with Behrendorff for the left-hander or you go with Richardson for the pace and swing. Interesting to see here. But Mumbai fans, let me know how you're feeling. You wouldn't expect it. They finish at the bottom of the table next season. What are you expecting, Mumbai fans, with this 11? I think you would be expecting nothing but playoffs. All right, into the second and last team of today's video, the Gujarat Titans. The title winners, the current title holders, one season in the IPL, one title win. So, hey, Gujarat, they didn't have to do much at this auction, but they did. They brought in a lot of backup guys just to make sure their depth was, nice and sound for next season. Let's jump into it. Shubhi Gill. Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson has been bought by the Gujarat Titans. Look, it's a better option than Matthew Wade or Ridhaman Saha, definitely, but I didn't expect it to be Gujarat. But, hey, they've gone with Williamson. I actually like the pickup, except that now he has to sit in front of Matthew Wade, which does upset me, but hey, whatever. KS Bharat, they bring him in, an amazing pickup there. You get him to be your next keeper. In fact, you don't even have to play Wade or Saha now. You can just play Bharat as that number 3 and keeper. So you get an absolute steal there in Bharat. Pandya, the skipper. David Keller-Miller, of course. Tawatia, Rashid, Kishore, Alzari Joseph, Muhammad Shami, and Shivam Marvi. So, they bring in Shivam Marvi as well here, who I thought was a really good pickup. Did have to spend a little bit of, Kuchala on him, but you don't mind that. The backups, Vijay Shankar somehow still has a contract. Let that sink in. Anything's possible. Matthew Wade, Saha, Sir Darson, Abhinav Monahar, Yash Dayal, Noor Ahmad, Jayant Yadav, Nalakande Segwan, and King Goat. Odin Smith joins the Titans. Uruvil Patel, Joshua Little, and Mohit Sharma. So, again, a really balanced squad here. You've got amazing backup depth, and I think the pickup of Williamson, Bharat, is going to really make that top order. And, hey, Gujarat, what are we thinking? I think they could... obviously they're defending their title, but there's nothing to say they won't defend it. This is all they've done was get the same squad, but upgrade it. So they're looking pretty strong. I think the bowling attack is a little bit of a worry. I think, you've got Khan, superstar, Kishore, good, Joseph, okay, Shami, really good, and Marvi is quite good as well. But there's no big, pace bowler that I would have wanted to stand next to Shami. I think Joshua Little might get a crack early. We'll see what happens there. But hey, with the Gujarat Titans, can they defend their title in 2023? And for the last team of the video, the Delhi Capitals, of course, are led by the great man, Ricky Ponting. And Delhi. Now, actually, hold on. Yeah, here we go. So, they are the other team that I didn't get a screenshot of their improbable 11. But these are the guys they brought in. Phil Salt, the keeper from England. Ishant Sharma, which I'm really happy for him, gets another contract. Ishant Sharma's amazing pace, depth. Riley Rousseau for 4.6 crore, I thought was a decent pickup. Mukesh Kumar, someone who didn't even have a contract last year, plays himself into a 5.5 crore contract. Just hard work, man. That's what he deserves that. And Manish Pandey as well gets himself into the squad. So let's have a look at it, DC fans. Warner, Shaw, Rousseau, Sarfaraz Khan, Manish Pandey, Yashdul. I mean, obviously Warner, Shaw, Rousseau, Khan, maybe Pandy get a top 5 spot. I mean, obviously you got to fit Rishabh in there. Phil Salt should sit on the bench, I would assume. Axar, you've got Marsh, Romvan Power, Lalit Yadav, Ripal Patel. Anrik Nokia, Yadav, Khalil Ahmed, Sharma, Sakuraya, Fiz Rahman, Ngidi, Mukesh Kumar, and Nagakoti. So this DC, I mean, look, unless I have the 11 in front of me, then it's hard to judge where they'll sit amongst the other teams. But Warner, Shaw, Rousseau, Pants, Marsh, Axar, I mean, Sarfaraz Khan maybe is in there at the top somewhere. Nokia, Yadav, Mushfika, Ngidi, Mukesh Kumar. Like, I'm trying to just put the 11 together in my mind right now, but I mean, it's sounding quite strong. I'm trying to figure out their middle order. Maybe Phil Salt? No. Maybe Sarfaraz Khan is down the order. Maybe you look at Manish Pandey at 5 or 6. Interesting. I actually really like the makeup of this Delhi Capitals team, and the fact that they are coached by Ricky Ponting gives me a little soft spot for them. And the fact they have David Warner and Mitchell Marsh as well does help as well. And Kuldeep Yadav, we all love Kuldeep. So, a really strong team here. Their bowling attack, Nokia, Yadav, Sakuraya, Ngidi, Mukesh Kumar, Fiz Rahman. I think that's a good group of guys there too. So, hey, DC looking just as strong as the other teams. And hey, that is going to cap off the video, everyone, as there's all the teams. I believe I've gone through every team. And if I haven't, then I'm going to have to redo a part of the video. But hey, I hope we all enjoyed IPL Auction 2023, how your team went. Let me know in the comments. Please comment down below how you think your team went, who you wish your team picked up. Oh, actually, hold on. I was meant to go through the list of unsold players. So actually, give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right, into the unsold players here. I did say that I was going to finish the video off with this. So why the hell would I not? Let's get into it. These guys, no. Paul Sterling does get unsold. Pretty obvious there. Rasi van der Dussen. Now, he had 2 crore. I mean, if he brought that down, he probably would have gotten picked up. Shafane Rutherford, Travis Head. David Milan doesn't get picked up. Will Smead, Pankal. Chris Jordan doesn't get picked up. Adam Milne, Shamsi, Majib, Lance Morris, Israel Huck Naveed. Shreyas Gopal doesn't get picked up. Riley Meredith, Sandeep Sharma, Chamira, Paul Van Meriken, Richard Gleeson, Madhu Shankar, Varun Aaron, Priyam Garg, Sarab Kumar, Iswaran, Shashank Singh, Daryl Mitchell, Nabi Parnell, Nisham Sharnika. Like, look at all the great names that got unsold. Tom Curran, Kulsar Mendez, Tom Banton, Dinesh Bana, Azaridan, Indrajith. Great names that are left available on this list. So, hey, now that will officially actually cap it off here. That is the unsold players, and that is how I think the IPL 2023 auction went. How I think your teams are setting up for 2023 season. Man, I can't fucking wait for IPL 2023. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe right now. Leave a like and comment down below how your team went, how you feel your team went. Or, you know, even the playing 11 that you think your team will go to. Let me know, because I'm always there in the comments. Hey, I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.